Yes.
All right. Great. So, yeah, let's get started with today's recap, and I'll try to give you a little bit more insight about what's going to happen tomorrow. So, as you know, tomorrow is going to be the final day, the quarterfinals. It's going to be a big day for you guys because it's the time where you will get to show what you have done for the judges, for your mentors, and for us as well. And it's based on that we are going to select the top 32 teams that are going to make it to the semi-final stage of the hackathon. So after the semi-finals, being part of the grand finale becomes 1 in 4 chance. So it's like 25% of what, like after you guys join the semi-finals, it's basically 25% chance that you will get to be part of the grand finale. But the grand finale is definitely going to be a significant experience that will change your perspective of everything, I would say. So yeah, I just wanted to start this so that you guys will take it serious. So before we start and everything, let me share my screen. All right. Yes. So we're going to discuss about today in this session. We're going to discuss about the search checkpoint. That's the first thing, and we're going to discuss about the most important session, which is going to be you presenting your project for your respective judges. So mm, it's going to take a little bit time, like not more than 25 minutes though. But before we do that, let's hear today's feedback. Like, how did your day went? So if there is anyone here who can maybe volunteer to speak, you can raise your hands and let us know about your day. Yeah, like if that's not the case, I will maybe call out names to hear what you guys did today. So, is there anyone maybe who can start voluntarily? You guys can raise your hands. Let me give. I can randomly call some. All right, I'm not seeing anyone, so let's.
Hello?
Yes, Ahmed.
Yeah, hello. Basically today we start developing basically the back. We did progress a lot in the project basically today on various topics, fields, I mean.
I see. I see. Like work according to your plans. Did you get the chance to complete the features that you thought you're going to finalize today?
Yes, we basically we set it. We still have few things to complete more. But overall, we're progressing in a good way. The project till now it's going pretty fine.
Great, great, nice. What challenge did you guys face, like till today? I would say yesterday and today in general. What was maybe the major challenge you guys faced?
Maybe since the timeline are different, that was a bit of challenge. Maybe some technical, since this some challenges in the technical, since some of it it's first time we tried it.
Mhm.
But Most of all, we overcome most of the challenge. Take time there.
I see. I see.
Thank you.
Glad to hear that. Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you.
So, is there anyone maybe wants to speak about their days, or should I keep? All right. Let's go to Develionas.
Yeah, yeah. I can hear. I can hear you.
Great. Okay. So, how did
Huh?
your day went, Devel?
Yeah, my day's great. We are currently developing the backend and the API for the project, and we are all. Can you hear me?
I see. Yes. Yes. Continue.
And we are currently developing some front end like authentication parts and some dashboard UI are
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
progressing well. We are pretty good on progress. I think I have can one main issue is my project is one of my teammates is face some challenge. I think some issue, family issue. I don't know. He doesn't answer my phone. So can we add another member, a new
At this
member?
point, I don't think that's possible because the hackathon have already progressed for Saturday, and tomorrow was probably.
For example, for us, we are building our backend. We are building it using fast. Who are giving, if you can, if it's possible to maybe give like give us orientation on that. Azure Open, not Azure OpenAI, but OpenAI. Unfortunately, all the money which is out there. When I was trying to get to connect our API to their API so we can integrate the LLM. Unfortunately, all the spends like was finished while testing. So if you have a cloud provider that provide FTF for that as well, to be helpful for us, so we can integrate the LLM in our application, because we are still looking for free cloud providers that we can use, so we can integrate the LLM. But till now we don't have any solution for that. And
I
those
see.
are
So regarding,
challenging.
mhm, mhm. Maybe just to add some points here
Mhm.
regarding the deployments. So, like, since this hackathon is focused on AI, you guys might be using models that are really huge and could be almost impossible to deploy in a free version.
Mhm.
So, in those cases, what I suggest is like you could just show, like, create your demo videos, do your presentations from your local machine
Mhm.
because, yeah, it's also really, I would say, it's also really computationally expensive to deploy, let's say, 19 GB model easily
Mhm.
on the cloud. So I strongly suggest you. There are some tools that you can use to compress the models that you are going to use. Like, for example, if you are going to deploy it for mobile application, there are like, and you develop your models through TensorFlow. There are TensorFlow lights, these kind of tools that do model compressions, like with some trade-off between accuracy and model size.
Mhm.
That's like, this is just example. This might not be a solution for your thing, but you can look out for tools that will help you to compress your model. That's the first thing. But if that's not possible, like I mentioned previously, you can just show us locally. So I believe that would suffice.
Okay, okay. And how about the like? Do you know some not some provider that they deploy free models like Llama or Mistral? Those open like those open models, they deploy them and then they offer access to APIs. Okay, do you have a suggestion on one of those cloud provider that we can maybe sign in and try to access
Oh,
those APIs and integrate them?
I see. On this one, I don't think, I believe I have deeper knowledge, but what I will suggest you is
Okay.
try to communicate this with your mentor,
Mhm.
and even if, let's say, he or she, your mentor, most probably they will know it, but even if they don't know it, they'll definitely search about it and let you.
All right. All right.
All right. Thank you, Muhigiri. So last person is going to be Henry. Henry, tell us about your day.
Hello everyone. Today we met our mentor. We finished creating the model and implementing the business logic. Above all, we found a way to develop our application very quickly thanks to our mentor. We also started implementing the web application. This day was great. We are progressing well.
Mhm. So was there any challenges that you have faced today?
Mm, the challenge that we have faced today, it is to find the right AI implementation logic. Is the meaning challenge that we face today. But
Great. Happy to hear that. All right.
thank you.
So yeah, let's maybe the last day of this quarterfinals, and for you, also it will be the last day of quarterfinals. But you are going to present what you have done. Actually, like what you have worked on for the past 2 weeks, or more than 2 weeks, because crafting the project idea and submitting it in the way that we asked you, we know that it also takes an effort to do that. So it's not just the day where you will present what you did, but the day where you'll present what you did for the past week or 2 weeks. So uh, tomorrow you're going to have your final presentation. So it will start from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in East African time. So mark your calendars. Uh, we're going to send you a calendar invitation today for this event. So basically, not all of the 100 teams, 20 teams are going to be in the same session. We're going to divide you in separate sessions, and you're going to receive definitely different calendar invitations for the sessions that you are going to be part of. So we're going to send you that. And during this from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., all all team members should be part of it. So all available team members, like we're going to send out this calendar invitation for the leads, but make sure that your team members also get the link for this uh, session so that they can join and present with you guys as well. So we don't want to see a team with just one person representing that team. So make sure to share that with your team members. That's the first thing. Join on in time. Uh, so uh, so as of my knowledge, like if things don't change, in each session we're going to have 8 projects. So 8 projects will and once a project finishes presenting to the judges, there will be a breakout room in the session, and you guys will stay for the period from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in that session. And when your turn comes, there is a person that controls the breakout room. They will add you to the breakout. So you will see on the top right of the meeting, join breakout room. We'll also let you know the order of the presentations in the description of the events. That's the first thing that we do. But all of you should be part of this meeting, even if, let's say, it's not your time, because we're not going to tolerate any kind of. So if there is a project that is late, or didn't show up, we're just going to directly jump into the next project. So that's why that's the reason why we need you all to be in the session starting from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. until you finalize your presentation. You should be in this session because, like I said, there could be a team that doesn't show up and you could be next. That's the first thing. There could be a team that is late and you could be next. So, in order to avoid these kind of things, please make sure that you guys are going to be part of this session for the entire time until you present your project and get out of the breakout. So, this is going to be the final presentation. In this presentation, each of you are allocated for like each project is allocated for 10 minutes. So this 10 minutes is actually including the judge's question and answer. So 6 minutes is going to be used for your presentation, like presenting your idea and demo, showing how what you have implemented. So that in total is going to be 6 minutes. You guys can choose how you're going to spend the 6 minutes. Like maybe you can say 3 minutes for presentation and 3 minutes for demo. That's up to you. Or for 4 minutes for presentation and 2 minutes for demo. That's going to be up to you. But what you have to be careful is the breakout rooms are going to be set with time. So don't get the saying that even if we pushed our time, they're going to allow us. It's not going to be us who are going to control it. It's going to be automatically. So you'll be removed from the breakout based on the timer. So please make sure. I want to underline on this. Make sure that you do your presentations on time. So 6 minutes is given for you. 4 minutes is for question and answer with the judges. So yes, I just want to stress on this. And right after you present your project, there is a session that is going to run in parallel with the final presentation, and it is called experience session. So don't get confused. You will definitely see two events on your calendar. One is going to be the presentation. It's the title is going to say also presentation, and the second one will say experience sharing. So you have to join the experience sharing session right after you finalized presenting your project for the judge. So once you are done with presenting your project for the judge, you'll get out of the breakout room, leave that session, and join us in this experience session where we will hear how your presentation went. How did you guys find out? How did you guys like feel about the entire hackathon? And also, if there is any feedback you would like to give us, you can give us on that session. So please, I want to again, I want to say this again. You are going to see two sessions in your calendar from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. First one is going to be the presentation session, and the second one is going to be the experience session. You have to join first the presentation session. And once you are done with the presentation session, like once you have finalized presenting your projects to your judges, you will leave that session and join this experience session. So, this is how it's going to be. And we're going to, like I said, add the team leads for these sessions. So, team leads, please make sure that you are going to share the link of the meeting with your fellow team members as well. So yeah, this is all about the two major sessions. And tomorrow is going to be the final day and the final checkpoint, which is going to be day three checkpoints deliverables. So uh, in the last checkpoint, you're going to list out the completed features. So what you have completed, a link to the UI design you have worked on. So it could be a Figma link or an image of your website or mobile app that you have developed and uploaded to uh, Drive, or it could be a wireframe sketch. As long as it shows us the design, like not the web or not the mobile app by itself, but just the design, that would be enough. So link for your project design. We're going to accept that. That's the first thing. And if you are sharing an image, don't forget to upload it to Google Drive make sure it's public so anyone with the link can see it. So make sure after you upload the images on Google Drive, before you share us, make sure that it's shared for everyone. So anyone with the link can see it. And you will attach the Google Drive link there. The second deliverable is going to be the presentation slide or the pitch deck. So this is where you are going to use actually uh, the things that you have learned during the workshop. As you know, we had a workshop on how to prepare pitch deck. So you're going to definitely apply the skills that you have got in this um, section, in this deliverable. So you'll attach the presentation slides for your project. So you can provide uh, links to platforms like PowerPoint, Canva, Google Slide. But once again, make sure that you ensure a public view access. So make sure to update the access to be anyone with the link can view it. So yeah, let's do that. And the third one is going to be your demo video. Attach your presentation slide and maximum duration of 3 minutes, high quality demo video. So you're going to record yourself uh, using the product that you have built. So ensure again for this one, like after you record the video, you can either upload it to YouTube or to Google Drive. So you're going to send out that for us. So ensure again public view access, and it will should have kind of some introduction about the project instead of directly going to go to the web or the mobile app that you have developed. Give us a bit introduction what your project is, and then move on to the demo part of the product. So production plus demo of the final product. This will be uploaded to YouTube and make sure that these are high quality videos. And lastly, if you have deployed your project, your final product prototype of your product, you will provide us an access for that. So if it's a website and it's deployed, just share us the link of the website. If it's a mobile application, you can upload the APK file into Drive and make it to be accessed by with anyone with a link. And lastly, and share that with us. And if you haven't developed your website or your mobile application, maybe you can also give us the Figma prototype. So once again, I would like to stress on the ensuring public view access. So if you submit a link but it's not visible for us, it's going to be no use. So make sure that you provide a public view access for the links that you are going to share with us. Yes, so the deadline is going to be tomorrow, 3 p.m. in East African time. So uh, as you remember, checkpoint one was on July 19, 11:59 p.m. Checkpoint two was today, and the deadline is going to be 11:59 p.m. in East African time. But checkpoint three, it's going to be 3 p.m. in East African time. So make sure you submit all these things line of this check. We made this deadline to be 3 p.m. because you are going to present your project, like I said previously, starting from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in East African time. So we need to compile these deliverables and provide to the judge so that they can grade it. So I just want to remind you that the deadline is going to be 3 p.m. in East African time. Yes, good luck. Questions, but before questions, let me just go back again about the final presentation and experience session because this is the most important one. So like I mentioned previously, the final presentation is going to be scheduled from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and all the projects that are going to be assigned for present in this session. Because if there is a project that is absent, like I said, we're going to directly jump onto the next project. So don't get the sense of like I'm the eighth project that is going to present, so I have to join at 7:30 or at 8 p.m. Don't do that. Join the session, wait till your turn comes, and after you finalized your presentation to the judges, you can directly l- go to the experience sharing. So leave the presentation session and go to the experience session in your calendar, join that, and share your overall experience right after you complete the presentation. So yeah, I just wanted to go back on this because I want you guys to have no confusion regarding this. But yeah, this is going to be the final day of the hackathon. And yeah, definitely good luck. And yes, I will take questions. So I'm seeing some raised hands. Let me go over one by one. All right. So let's start with Muhigiri.
All right, my question is regarding this presentation deck. Would you mind sharing it to us? So we'll be maybe utilizing it while preparing ourselves.
I see an example of presentation deck. Is
The
that what
one
you
you are,
mean?
yeah, the one you are using here.
Oh, this one.
Mhm.
Sure, sure, definitely. I will right after this meeting, I will share it in the Telegram and the WhatsApp group for the quarter finalists.
All
So,
right.
like
Thank you so
we
much.
have already created group for quarter finalists, and I
Thank you.
hope you guys are part of it.
Thank you.
So we're going to send out this slide on those channels.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you.
One more
Uh,
question. One more question, please, before another person takes the floor.
mhm.
Is there a how do we call it again? Like, is there a PowerPoint um, draft that matches the A2SV I don't know design that you share for us who are competing, so we can have nice looking I don't know deck that matches your the I mean the A2SV
I see.
design.
Mhm. I got
Yeah.
it. So we have already shared out a presentation. Like today, we have shared a document that have an example of the final deliverables. So you can directly go to that, and there is a
Okay.
presentation slide. So you can also utilize
Where in Telegram?
in Telegram and in WhatsApp.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, let's move on to Emmanuel. Hello, Emmanuel. Can you hear us?
Hello? Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So I wanted to ask on the demo, is it is it supposed to have a specific duration, like more, or we can make it as much as we want?
Yeah, like I mentioned previously, the demo has to be 3 minutes long. So that's the duration limit. So you will give us a little bit introduction about the project and go to the demonstration. So the time limit is 3 minutes. So this is the maximum. Like if it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that's fine. But it should not exceed 3 minutes.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Manuel. Yeah, let's move on to the next person. Honore.
Thank you. My question thank you. My question is about the you've mentioned different deadlines for submission, starting from the very first day, which was yesterday, to today and to tomorrow. I just wanted to be clear about what do you expect us to be sending us by the deadline.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, since you've mentioned that the deadline, there is a deadline for today and tomorrow, I wanted to know what do you expect us to be sending us to today? Is it like the other day, yesterday, where we shared our progress with you,
Yes.
or it is other something else?
So yeah, maybe let me go back a little bit in the presentation slide. So for the checkpoint two, that have already been shared with you, and you guys are filling it out by now. For checkpoints three, we're going to accept these deliverables. So in the checkpoints three, you're going to be asked first of all the features that you have completed, the design link, the presentation slides, and the demo video. So, and finally, the prototype, if you have like a prototype, provide for us. If it's a website, you can share us the web link. If it's a mobile, you can upload the APK file and share the drive link. And if it's a Figma prototype, you can share that directly as well. So this will be included in checkpoint three. So you're going to submit this tomorrow.
But what about today?
What about today? About today, we discussed yesterday.
Sorry, maybe could you
So,
please go back a little bit?
haven't you received a checkpoint document from your coordinator?
Today,
Yes,
I think so.
you have, right? So you just have to fill out that document. That's all needed from you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's move on to Jimmy.
Hi, Baynet. My question is there any particular reason why the deadline was moved from 24th to 21st? Or what am I not getting?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Could you repeat that?
My question is, I thought the final day of submission would be on July 24th, but we're getting information that it will be on tomorrow. Is there any particular reason why it has been moved?
This deadline is for the third checkpoint. It's not for the second checkpoint.
Okay, not the second checkpoint, but just
Yeah,
the final submission of the hackathon. Is it still on
it's going
24th
to be on
or
3
21st?
p.m.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Yes, in East African time.
Okay, thank you. One last one is, where do we get the files? Are they going to be shared so that we can prepare?
So the third checkpoint is going to be shared with you through your coordinator. That's the first thing. And secondly, for the final deliverables, we have already shared examples on the Telegram and WhatsApp group so that you guys can get the chance to prepare prior.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless everyone and good luck to everyone as we aim to participate. And thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy.
Anytime, Cookie. Anytime.
Sorry. Okay, let's move on to Rukundo Benjamin.
Yes, hello, Denmark. Thank you for the session. My inquiry was on the presentation link. And what if we were using, let me say, a platform like Pitch to create our slides, other than Canva, Google Slides, we're using Pitch to create our slides. I don't know, will that link be still allowed to be put in a document for the checkpoint?
Sorry, I think your voice is a bit far and I could not hear it clearly.
Yes, can
If
you
you
hear
could
me
repeat
clearly
it.
now? Can you hear me clearly
Yeah, I
now?
think now is better. Yeah.
Yes, I was saying, what if we are using a platform like Pitch, Pitch for creating our slides, other than
Oh, that's
Canva
completely fine, by the
or
way.
Google Slides? Because you're
This is
wondering,
just these are just examples. As long as you have like a slide and you can share us the link for that slide, easily shareable link, that's completely fine.
all right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Rukundo. So yeah, let's move on to Mahad.
Hey, hello. I had questions about the presentation. First, will the presentations be private, as in only the judges and my team will be present in the call?
Yes, the presentation. So in the sessions, we're going to create a breakout room. So only the judge and the current present team are going to be part of the breakout room.
Yes, thank you. Understandable. And one more thing. You said that the presentation will be 10 minutes. Does that mean only 5 minutes for presentation for presenting and 5 minutes or in Q&A, or is it 10
6
minute
minutes for
presentation?
presentation and 4 minutes for Q&A.
Okay, thank you. That was all. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mahad. Let's move on to Frank. Frank McCabe.
Oh, okay. Good evening. Like mine is a quick one. So you said like for the checkpoints for tomorrow, we are going to submit the UX, the presentation link, and if we have like the system, we are also going to submit the link for the system. So these are the three things which we are expected to submit tomorrow, right? Before three.
Yes.
Okay. On another note, what if like you developed the system, but you started like developing the system, but you didn't like started at the UI, you just started on working on the system, coding the system.
What about what? I could not catch that.
Okay, for it, what we did was we skipped like the UI stage and then we developed the web application. We started like to code the web application. And then we were developing like the UI in code, not in Figma. Right. We didn't do that in Figma. So like on the prerequisite for tomorrow's submission, like do you like the UI and UX like in Figma, for the judging criteria, is that important so that we know, so that we can work on it today, if it is that important for the judging criteria which is going to be done tomorrow.
I see. I'm not quite sure if I get it correctly, but you are trying to design a system and it doesn't have a user interface. Is that the case?
So the system, yes, like the user interface, but it doesn't have we didn't do the wireframe in Figma. We just started like to do it in
Oh,
Next.js. We didn't do the
so you
UI.
have the website, but not the UI UX design.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's completely fine. You just can take a snapshot of your website and
Oh,
upload that image, and you can share that with us.
okay. Thank you. We will share the link. We will deploy it and then we share the link. Thank you.
Yeah. So the deployment link and also a snapshot of your website, the
All right.
images.
That's really great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Frank. Okay, I see one more raised hand, Sunny.
Okay, thanks everyone. So I have only three questions. So my first question is there is a presentation demo include a source code, or it's just the website, the prototype website, or it include the source code?
In your presentation, you don't have to show the source code.
Okay, and the second question is the demo video has a constant timing, or is it 5 minutes, or is it 4 minutes, or kind of 3 minutes?
It's 3 minutes, Sunny. I think you have joined late. We have discussed about it. It has to be maximum 3 minutes long.
Okay, sorry about that. And okay, the last question. Do we have to include our GitHub account in our presentation demo? Do we have to show the repo?
No. In your presentation, you just have to show what the product. Your GitHub repo, you have already submitted it, and we'll ask you one more time. So yeah, it will be evaluated differently.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Sani. John.
Okay, sir. So I want to know. You said we'll be using 6 minutes for presentation, then 4 minutes for Q&A. That's everything. The 3 minutes video about our product, is it part of the 6 minutes? Then we'll use the remaining three for the PowerPoint, or like what's the breakdown for the 10 minutes for each group?
So the 3-minute video, you are just going to record it and share it with us, so that your mentors can see it as well, and us can see it. The presentation 6 minutes is going to be a separate and dedicated presentation. I hope. Great. Okay. I guess let's move on to Emre.
Thank you, Behimnet. Mine is not a question. If Henry has a question, we can answer that one. And after that, I would love to talk. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Henry, you can continue.
Okay, I want just to know if it's possible to change a member of our team by another members.
By now?
I say, is it possible to change a member of our team by another members?
Yeah, so we have already given you the opportunity to do that on the first day in this day, but now since we are at the last day of the quarterfinal, unless you only have 2 team members, I don't think that's going to be viable. But if you are less than 3, you can do that.
No, we are not lesser than three. We are exactly three. But I want just to know if the last person, if the third person can be replaced by another people.
Yeah, like I mentioned, if the person that you are going to that's not going to be part of your team makes your team size to be less than 3, you can. If that's not the case, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let's move on to Okafor.
Okay, sir. So what I wanted to find out was during the quarterfinals, that is the day of the quarterfinals, how many people are meant to speak? Is it like for the presentations, how many people are meant to speak? Is it the whole team or just like 2 people or 3 people out of the team members? Because not all of my team members, like I think 2 of them are not really that good in speaking because they are not from majorly English speaking countries and from French speaking countries. So their English are not that too good. So it's actually 2 of our team members are really good in English. I can actually speak. So that's the question I wanted to ask.
I see. So for the presentation, you can select the base speakers from your team so that you get the better chance. So it's not mandatory for all of your team members to be to be part of the presentation, but they have to be in the session.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That answers my question. That answers my questions.
All right. Thank you, Okafor. Then Ahmed.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
My question is, all the team members must be present on the pitch day or not?
Yes, they must be present, but they are not like it's not mandatory for all of them to present during the session, but they have to be part of the session.
Okay, thank you.
The pitch day is tomorrow, Kafor, starting from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be the pitch day. All right. One last question from John, and we'll move on to Emre.
Okay, for the Q&A, is it only the presenter that will be asked question, or even other members from the group will be asked questions?
So you're going to be asked as a team, so you can answer as a team as well. All right, thank Thank you, John. All right, Henry, let's get back to you then.
Thank you, Beamnet. Team, as you know, we are entering the last day. So until 3 p.m., please continue doing your best. And one call I would love to make for everybody, please utilize your mentors, like especially Habesha people. Don't be shy. Others as well, don't be shy. Those mentors, they are dedicating their time to help you. And if you source their opinions, if you ask them whenever you have hesitation on something or you need feedback, that is going to be super helpful. So please do utilize them and continue pushing. Like one thing that I see in Africa, we start so many things, guys, but we don't finish. So here, let's change this. Until the end of the clock, until 3 p.m., let's do our best. There is still plenty of time, and try to get a seat in the semifinal. Like it's not that unlikely, guys. We have 128 teams in quarterfinals. Some didn't submit checkpoints, missed meetings. They are already out. So there is a very decent chance. It's actually more than 1/4 now, since some projects already are eliminated. For that reason, my recommendation to all of you, like continue getting the best of your environment. You have your teammates, you have your mentor, you have your coordinator, you have us. And do your best, impress us, and hopefully you'll get a seat in the semifinal. And after that, the project count is going to go down to 32. Definitely you are going to get more attention. So it's going to be more like a marathon. For about 9 weeks, we will be pushing together to make these projects as best as possible. And after that, it will go down to 8. And the finalist 8 teams are going to have all expense paid trip to Ethiopia. And they will be our visitors. They will stay at a very good hotel. They are going to present their project ideas to public. They are going to present their project ideas to investors and also to the jury members. And you may actually make very decent money. This can actually help you start a business. Like imagine if you win the hackathon, like it's $10,000, guys. Think about that. $10,000 in Africa, it can keep you up more than a year. And this is actually enough time to build your product, gain some customers, and have something that is going to provide great help and benefit for African people. So see the opportunity and take your chances. This is the time to do that. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for continue pushing. And let's show the world what we have, team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emre. Yes. So one last question, I guess, from Tony, and we can conclude this meeting. So Tony.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to ask a question. Actually, the mentor we were given has not shown has not like we've not come in contact with him. He say he's busy. So what about like our team? What would be like the solution for that? What would be like way forward?
Definitely. Yeah. In that case, your coordinator will definitely be your point of contact. So you can definitely use him as a mentor. Like I said, even the coordinators that we have assigned for you guys are technical people. So definitely feel free to utilize them.
Tony, who is your coordinator and mentor? Your coordinator and mentor.
Okay, our coordinator is Binyam.
Binyam Demisev?
Yes, let me read the name. Yes, yeah, our coordinator is Binyam, and our mentor is Deleji Legasa.
Okay, so if your coordinator is he Binyam Demisev? Can you check his surname?
Okay.
Maybe Beimnet, if you have access to the table,
Yes.
maybe you can.
Actually, yeah, it's Binyam Demiso.
Okay, Beimnet, you can talk to Binyam directly and let him be the mentor moving forward.
He is the mentor actually. He has been joining their session and providing them with mentorship, right, Tony?
Yes. No, is he? Because what Tony is saying is there was a lady mentor and
Yeah.
Binyam is the coordinator.
Yes, and the mentor, when the mentor didn't show up, Bini started to assist them and guide them
So
by
that's already
becoming mentor
official.
for them. Yes.
Okay, Tony, yes, Bini is your official mentor. Don't worry about your other mentors. Definitely utilize Bini. He is leading one of our core dev teams, like very smart guy, very driven guy. He will be great help.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You are very
Thank you
welcome.
so much, Tony. Great team. So yeah, thank you for joining this session, and definitely good luck to your presentation. And I hope to see you in the experience sharing session. I might not be part of the presentation session that you are going to be in, but I will definitely see you in the experience session. So good luck to everyone. See you and bye.
Thank you. You too.